Happy New Year's, everyone. You're watching JT the Ad Guy. Today, we're doing a little bit of a year in review. First order of business, I would like to show you all my favorite JT the Ad Guy moments of this past year. That was morning. Of course, being on an FFA trip, we get
just like
Casey spoon,
slide it over,
and black coffee.
Still not. Don't leave your stuff in here. I'm going to.
Gentlemen, this is JT the Ad Guy. We're going to National Convention today. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. JT the Ad Guy today. We're going to convention. I mean, some Culver's ice cream. Why did you just get dead quiet?
And Happy New Year, everyone, from Canfield Family Farm. As we go into this next year, I'm really looking forward to seeing how our growing season's going to go, any new opportunities we take on, and I'm anticipating a pretty good growing season. And as we exit the last year, I want to say that I am really thankful for how much God has blessed us through our growing season this past year, with how great weather. We didn't have any storms that knocked down any corn or anything, or we had a few oats that kind of got a little tattered up, but it was, for the most part, we had good harvest, good yields, and good conditions. So, Happy New Year, everybody.
Thanks, Elijah. Appreciate it. Now, you guys better go check out his channel. It's Canfield Family Farm. It's a really great channel, and he does a really, really good job with his videos. And if you guys really like grain farming, then you should check out his channel for sure. But yeah, go check out his channel. Again, it's Canfield Family Farm. Put it down in the comments down below. Next part on this 2020 and year in review, I want to talk about some really big news stories that happened this past year. So that's what we're going to do now. First thing I want to talk about was, maybe not necessarily the biggest story, but I thought was a cool one. John Deere celebrated 75 years in the self-propelled combine business this year. They originally started in 1947, bringing out the first self-propelled combine. It was a Model 55. And of course, today, in 2020, they have the S series going, and they have the X9 currently on the assembly line as well. It's just kind of neat, because I just thought it was kind of neat little story put in here. In case you didn't hear, California made a new law, or was trying to make a new law, where any pork that was sold inside the state of California was going to have to be produced in a larger pen. I think it was for sows, if I remember correctly. Now, the problem is with sows is you use farrowing crates, which are smaller, but the reason behind it is to make sure that they don't crush their young, and it also gives them kind of a nice place to rest. It keeps the mamas cool, but it keeps the piglets nice and warm. Or it keeps the moms warm if it's a cold winter's evening, but it just depends. So this went to the Supreme Court, and I think it was the state of California versus the United States, or no, it was state of California versus I don't know if it was the United States pork producers, it was the California and Iowa pork producers, I'm not quite sure, but that was a really big Supreme Court case. We won't obviously hear the Supreme Court's decision until this summer, because for some reason the Supreme Court doesn't like to put out their decisions until they're not making decisions anymore, which is during the summertime. So we won't know their decision until 2023. But yeah, that was not a really big story that happened. So guys, that's kind of it for this video. I wanted to just kind of give you two really big things that happened in agriculture this year. Obviously, things are always changing, things are always moving. But I thought those were just kind of two really interesting agricultural stories. And yeah, thanks again for 200 subscribers. That happened after I started editing this video, so yeah. But thank you for it so much. If you guys have ideas for a 200 subscriber special, please put them down. I'm either considering doing Q&A or something else. So I'll probably have a poll up on my YouTube channel. If you go to the community tab, it will be there. Thanks again to Elijah Canfield for being in this JT the Ag Guy video. And he also gave me a shout out on a couple of his videos. So that was pretty nice of him. But, make sure you go subscribe and check him out. He produces some really great videos. Anyways, you guys have a great new year. And yeah, God bless you guys. Take care.